Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Crypto, Coffee and LoFi. Just a quick episode today, only going over Bitcoin, my thoughts for the next few days. So if you're new here, I'm essentially just using the same pattern to find accumulation, distribution, support, resistance, and I'm using that same entry pattern for my entry triggers. Okay, so what is that pattern? Think of a head and shoulders. So we have a high, a high, then we drop below. So we sweep out this high, breaking below the low that's responsible for taking that high. And then once we revisit this range here, I look for the same pattern to form again. If we do see that pattern, it's the first sign of distribution or in an uptrend accumulation. So here we sweep out equal highs, we break below. As we revisit this range, we form the same pattern again. Now, if you watched the previous episode, you'll know I was bullish in this zone. I was not expecting price to dump off like it just did. That's fine. It's okay to be wrong. I was right the entire move up, so I can afford a few losses in here, which I did take. Just for transparency's sake, I wasn't out of my positions magically at the top. Okay, so we did revisit this zone, and then we formed the same pattern again here. So see, we have a sweep, and then we break below the low that's responsible for taking that high. So this is not a good sign. However, it's still, for me, not enough evidence to suggest that this trend here that we're seeing on the daily and weekly is over. I think personally that we're going to see one more quick drop and then we'll just retrace this entire leg, but I'll go over exactly what I'm expecting. If you were watching the episodes from June, July, you would know that I was expecting a sweep of all of these lows before we continue the bull run, but I did say if we did not get that sweep, I would be looking for a break of this range, a retest, and then reaccumulation, which is what we got right here. However, since breaking up above this range, we haven't really had a significant retrace. Okay, so I'm looking for a retest of this zone right here, where I'll be looking for reaccumulation on the lower time frame. So what will that look like? So here we have another sweep. Let's mark this out. And then here's the lows responsible for taking that high. So what I'm thinking is that we take out this low, revisit this zone, and then reaccumulate right here. If we can see that, then I'll be looking to jump back into leverage longs, looking for more swing positions on alts. However, just like in the previous episodes over here, I was expecting a sweep, but if we didn't get the sweep, I'd trade the breakout. I'm looking to do the same thing here. So if we don't get the sweep of this level, if we do break out of this zone, I will look for the reaccumulation. So something like this, rather than look to get long. Okay, so these are the two scenarios that I'm looking at. Looking for a break below, a retest here, and then a break up. If we don't get that, a break above here, a retest, reaccumulation. However, also cannot ignore that we are moving into resistance and just distributing. So if I do see something like this, a move up into this zone right here, followed by more distribution, then I would consider shorts, especially if we move up above these highs and redistribute without taking out these lows. So just keeping that in mind. Even if we do distribute up here, I do not think it's the whole trend over. I think we would see a move like this, or even just taking out this low right here. We have pretty much just been an up only for weeks or months. Okay, so a retrace here is just, it's normal, it's healthy. So looking at bullish levels to get long. Just keeping in mind though, we are distributing at resistance, which isn't the best sign, but alright, no worries guys. If you're interested in the way that I'm trading or interested in the way that I'm analyzing the charts, click the link in the description below. Pick up a copy of the strategy. Okay, it's a step-by-step process. I show you exactly how to do what I'm doing here and get access to a group with over 300 people doing the same thing. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. No worries guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.